Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. This one we're talking about the WNBA for Friday. We have 5 picks for you guys to consider in this video, so stay tuned to hear all 5 of them. If you guys do want more picks, I post more in the private Discord along with 5+ other cappers. Yesterday you saw my WNBA picks here hit from the private Discord. Another capper we have over here posted and hit some WNBA picks as well. Some massive wins over here from private Discord members. One of our new members, Dural, hitting some WNBA, NBA picks yesterday with the picks. Tons of big wins over in the private Discord, so definitely get over here, check it out, get a ton more picks from me and our other cappers in all sports. We got PGA going as well, so definitely get over here, check it out. More picks from me plus other cappers, see how we're getting these big wins. Now let's get into this one. The first pick we're going to go to is going to be Nalissa Smith. We're going to go to her over on the points plus the rebounds. Why I'm liking Indiana in this spot here is because they're actually playing a team that they're favored as for probably the first time all year. So liking some of these Indiana players, going to go with Nalissa Smith for the first one. We can take a look at some stats for her over on Outlier. They do have a free trial if you want to try it out for 7 days. It'll be linked down below. Something I use every single day. So we can see here the over on the 22.5 points plus rebounds, only hitting it 36% of the time this year. She's hit it in her last 3 pretty easily, 25, 26, and 33 combined. She's been scoring the ball and rebounding effectively, but we could see the minutes just were not there. If we look at the minutes chart, before that, the most she played was 27 minutes. 3 games leading up to that, she played less than 19 minutes in each. Now she's playing 31 or more minutes. And obviously when she does that, she is 3-0. You can use this little slider here to look when she plays a certain amount of minutes. So any game above 28 minutes, she's hit this 100% of the time this year. Looking back at last year, regardless of the minutes, this was a 65% hit rate for her. And then if we do give her at least 28 minutes last year, so games where she played at least 28 dating back to last year, it was an 82% hit rate last season, 14 of 17 games. So definitely go into that one. And what I think is a good matchup should be a closer game for Indiana. They've been dealing with some blowouts, which is why some of their players haven't played the minutes that they normally would be playing. So going to her for that first one. Then we're going to the golden child, Caitlin Clark here, over on her points of 18. For her, same team as Indiana, so definitely a lot of the same reasons here, but we can look at Caitlin Clark. You know, we just expect this to be a closer game finally for Indiana. They've been dealing with a good amount of blowouts. We can see on the season that she's gone over this in 45% of games, 5 of 11 games, but they've been dealing with some massive blowouts. Last game, they lost by like 40. This game they lost by 20, and this game they lost by like almost 40 as well. So when you can expect a closer game, Caitlin Clark will play more minutes if we come down to the minutes charts in those games. She's playing like 31 minutes or less in the blowouts, but when the games are not blowouts, she's playing a lot more, putting up some pretty good numbers. So we can look at games where she plays at least 31 minutes, and then it's a 71% hit rate. In 5 of 7 of her games, she's gone over this mark, 20 points or more in 5 of those 7 games. So I think she's going to be in for a big one in this game. We're going to take her over as well from Indiana there. All right, for the next pick, we're going to come over to OddsJam. It's a tool I use to find some of the best value plays every single day. They do have a free trial as well for 7 days if you want to use that link down below to get that trial to check it out. One of their top picks here is going to be Ezi McBager, under 8.5 boards. You can see they compare it to all these other sports books, -140 on Fliff, -130 on MGM and Caesars and FanDuel. So a lot of these sports books are liking it. That's how they come up with these picks that have a higher likelihood to hit based on all these other research that sports books have done basically for you. So a great tool here. Going to go with that one. We're also going to look it up. So over 8.5. She's actually hit this in 5 of 9 games this season, but a pretty small sample size of 9 games. Looking at last season, it was a 40% hit rate for her, and she was definitely hitting it more in the early part of the season. than she was towards the end. Also was playing more minutes last year on a consistent basis. So for those reasons, and from all the research from the sports books and these lines that OddsJam has shown us, we're going to take the under on her on the boards of 8.5. Go to the under. For the next one, we're going to go to Kayla McBride. We're going to go to her over on the points plus assists here at 17.5. Looking on the season, Minnesota has been pretty dominant. That they've had some blowout games. So in games where they don't blow out, she's been hitting this one. In this game, they won by 24. This one, they won by 14. But in closer games here, where they won by, she's been having some pretty nice games. So you're going to be going to her on the over for this one. And you can see in those games that aren't as close, she doesn't play the minutes. But when she plays at least 27 minutes per game, this jumps up to 4 of 7 games and a 57% hit rate. And then when she plays just 31 minutes or more, which 6 games she has, in those closer ones, it's 4 of 6, 67% hit rate. And this one's supposed to be close. Phoenix also doesn't have a great defense, so I think she can have a nice game with both points and assists as well. So we're going to be going to her on this one. Then for the next pick, we're going to go to Asia Wilson over on the points of 26.5. A really high line, even for Asia Wilson, it's a high line, but she has been hitting this one so consistently. In the last 4 games, I want to say she's hit over this, maybe even have a higher streak than that now, but she's been going absolutely nuclear this year. Definitely looks like the MVP. She's gone for 28 or more in her last 4 games. First game, she had 30 as well, and I think this is going to be a good spot for her. It's supposed to be a high-scoring game, and the Aces are projected for the most points on the day, so I think it's going to be a high-scoring game and pretty close, where she's going to have to score a lot again for the 5th straight game. So going to be going to her over on her points. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this one, want more picks, I do post more in the private Discord here. You can see I posted some winning WNBA picks yesterday. Volo, another one of our capper, posted some winning WNBA picks. A ton of big wins over here in the private Discord for the private Discord members. You could see some other big wins in here as well. In all sports, we got baseball, PGA, some soccer stuff, and NBA. So definitely get over here, check it out. It's less than $1 per day. So we'll see you over there. Subscribe to the channel, and let's have a good day.